I opted to go up high drive. It's just an elevation gain. Real quick, but out in the open sun. More open sun than I'll be in the rest of the day. So I was like, I'll get the hot part out of the way. Oh, throat's dry. Definitely come up fast. It doesn't seem like it's cooling off much yet though, but the breeze is better. See, like when I ride on the high drive the other way, the first bend where I come over the saddle is all the way down there. It never feels like you come up that quickly here, but you do. I'll go along the ridge of that next. I think before, let's see, find my spot here. Yeah, before that hump and that hump, I think I dropped down to the right out of view, basically. A buckhorn, I'm not going to go up to the top of it. I'm just going to walk over here. Right where the trail drops down towards the creek. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. A ways back you can hear it real loud. I hear the wind blowing. I do not feel it. Yeah, that's Mount Buckhorn. It's tippy top. Dang clouds. They're not as bad. Yesterday by 11 o'clock they were thick, dark, and those are dark, but that's about it. Little dark. It is not nearly as cool up at whatever elevation I'm at now. I think it's like 8,700. It just doesn't feel very cool at all. guess I'll keep going. Ooh, I got a head rush. Bending down there to look at the butterflies. Greenback cutthroat trout water. Species? Oh, that's right. I've seen fish in this creek before. The little pool. I'll have to go up further. Here. I just passed my third person. First was a couple of Asian people. Good morning. You know, they had planned that one for a mile ahead. And then this guy just said he was gonna hike Mount Garfield this morning. He took off obviously earlier, and he said it got too hot. So I'm like, oh well, it'll probably rain before I ever get too hot. What happened last 2 days up here. Huh. Creepy. Too small and cramped for me. I can see like supports back there. I'm gonna keep riding, that's just kind of creepy. All the bugs flying around the opening. Or maybe they're flying around me. Well, 2 planes went overhead. I screwed up recording. I thought I was and I wasn't. So that sucks, but they were just older, like 1970s or something. Just kind of an older style, single prop. But I still would have liked to have recorded it. Put my bike up here and get up on the trail. Bigger. There, I saw that one. Indecisive. I guess I'll just cross here and check this place out. It's pretty cool. I think this is Josephine Falls. It might just be a random one. I'm not 100% positive. It probably is because of the way that the grass is all low on this end and the Uh-oh, big fat raindrop right on my back. There were those big, I just call them wild tulips because that's what they look like to me, but they hadn't opened up yet. And here's some kind of fungi. Poop. Or is it just poop? Oh, that's nice. It's too cold to splash right on your face. Well, for me anyway. It's like it just totally shocks you. I just like it on my forehead and my temples. It's probably like 33 degrees, 32.3. That was thunder just now. Smell that Playboy New York so strongly. So like head to toe sweaty already. So any deodorant has done its job. Probably for the day. That's true. Cool here, close to the water. So cool. I gotta remember sometimes how lucky I am. I can just come and do this whenever I want right now. Thanks, Dad. See, what are these? We're just going to jump across, and now it's raining. I just set out riding. I'm glad I did, because I can see the clouds are moving this way. And my trail goes more or less straight for quite a while. Give it time for that to get out of the way. That was heavy rain for a bit. I didn't record during that. Let's try it again. See where this would have been covered in snow, obviously. But this was like that first sign that I saw. And they point you clockwise around Pikes Peak. And when I saw that, but of course not until I walked literally a little ways. And then, boy, if you come this way a bit and then turn that way, so that's how close it all was, you know. What, like 30 yards apart. Ooh, one-handed, that was pretty good. Stupid, but it was pretty good. You see, this is where I'm turning into the path of that storm again. I'm going pretty slow. And it's not as big and dark, we'll see. Whenever I do turn around and go back, I can fly through this stuff. Alright, I'll stop recording now. This isn't very cool looking. I'm breathing hard. A little further on was 668 to the right, 668 to the left. Because, yeah, that's what I'm heading for. Ground is soaking wet over here. I rode underneath the path of that storm. And kind of into the path of the second one, honestly. But I keep telling myself I can go a whole lot faster the other way. Down. Forehead was so sweaty and it feels ice cold now. Behind my ears feels cold. It's amazing how quickly that changes. Not too many of this area has sections that I can do this one-handed. Either I do this one is included. Okay, here's a good weather check. Ah, that doesn't look bad. Ah. Seven bridges. So this is all new now from about this point on, because that day that I set out down by myself, I didn't go but maybe, I don't know, 20 or 30 yards this way, and then I was like, yeah, oh, see what it's like today for sure. I'm pretty far up on this ridge, but that water is really moving. Down there you can see it again too. Heard it for a long time. Not too bad. Surprised there's not a more established little path down here, because everybody that gets this far is going to want to come down here. This should be on top. I go down below. Historical points, but this appears to be the foundation of something. There's some corner posts and steel rods really down there. It's either, it might be this Nelson's Camp. I don't know, I've never been up here. There's something called Nelson's Camp before you get to Frostys Park. And I'll know when I get to Frostys Park because of the trailhead that's up there, but I don't know how far along the road I am. Makes you wonder what was up here at one time, though. I don't know if I could live right here, though. It's loud all the time. Pretty beautiful, though. That last creek crossing was no joke. I had to carry my bike across on the logs. This one's not so bad, but this is going a lot more uphill. I don't think I got juice left in me. The first part of it was a breeze. It just snaked around the outside edge of the canyon, real flat, and there was a pipeline. Oddly enough, that's why they named it Pipeline. Real old, it was like busted out in places, but the trail stuck to it for a long way, and then now it seems to have deviated. Back at about that little cabin thing was where it stopped. But if this goes up much more elevation, man, I'm gonna die. I really want to get to Frostys Park, though. That's my goal, so lately I haven't been missing those. Who put this here? It's actually tiny, but it's getting pretty crazy up here. Gotta stop. I can't ride this and record, but you can see why the trail has water. This is probably the heaviest flowing creek I've seen up this high. I'm not sure the elevation of the one at the sand dunes, but I know it's not this high. Not where I was. Onward. Unless I'm reading my map wrong, it's like right through the top of this notch where that blue sky is. Should be Frostys Park. I made it to the 668 701 Forester Trail intersection. Frostys Park is like around that corner. I won't lie, I pretty much exhausted myself. I mean, like, almost just fell down, like going uphill instead of stopping to sit. definitely the morale boost of seeing this open area. It gave me some energy. But I'm going to enjoy lunch up here today. Okay, further than right around the corner, so I'm putting the camera away again. It was also nice to see clear skies once I got up here. At least nothing dark. That's the road up mountain. Whatever. And something's squeaking. It makes it sound like a horn if I just barely move it. Like sounds like a distant horn. I almost have to laugh. I've heard this before. It's like Frostys Park isn't really a park, it's just a place. Well, it is an opening. They've done, you know, the clearing of the trees in here, fire mitigation, what have you. I don't know, maybe I'll ride up the road a little ways since I'm here and see. Maybe there's a pile of rocks somewhere. The rest of Frostys Park, this is that clearing. Came over here by the water, sit in the shade, cool down. Whoa! Step in the hole. Shallow. About 2:35 to somewhere 2:40 in the afternoon. I'm at about 12,500 feet in Frostys Park. No camping, no fishing, and no fires in the Frostys Park. You actually can't do shit in Frostys. No, it's just kind of a intersection, I guess, for several trails. Met a couple of people that were wanting to hike Mount Rosa, and I was like, I showed them the maps. You're in the wrong area for Mount Rosa. And snow. And a good time was had by all. Look, somebody left a backpack, a bike, and all kinds of stuff. Got the tour Jeep up here. I just put out my looking big old cone joint. Smoked it right down to nothing. Just as it passed out. So my legs are shot. They're absolutely fucking out of shot. I can ride on this flat surface okay. I mean, it's not like I'm totally dead. I lost my appetite, like, completely. Those pussies. I just noticed that. I don't know. I'll start out going down. There was no uphill for the final, like, mile. It was all shitty uphill. I walked my bike most of that way. And then I got to Frostys Park. I come flying down this hill looking for the creek that the people mentioned. Wasn't a whole lot of a creek, but it was definitely cooler sitting by that than it was any area here. It was supposed to be like 90 degrees today. If I had to guess how warm it was right now up here, 79. Sunshine feels hot, always does. But I don't feel hot. I'm pretty relaxed. This wasn't much of a hill. I can ride and record and talk, so it's obviously not much fun. Still have full bars on the first battery. Yeah, this is a little steeper. I'm just to the point where I don't have any sustained energy. I go about even that far on flat ground, and I just, my legs burn until I stop for just a little bit. Oh, I haven't eaten. I ate some senzu beans again. They're mini chewy sprees, or no, they're mini chewy sweet tarts. I had like 3 of them today. $100% work like placebo though. I'll take it. I got some tuna, I got some chicken, I got some buffalo chicken crackers, buffalo chicken. I got some candy smokes, I got some sweet tarts, I got nothing that sounds even remotely good except water. Even the fucking lemonade meal I brought doesn't sound that good. I think it's just because I really exerted myself getting up here. These are the guys I talked to. Guess they must have gone up. They were looking for a view. Forgot about that concept. Going to the highest point. Oh, no motor vehicles. That's fine with me. If I had a pen, I'd write good. Not all trails need to have motorized vehicles. Rip it up. Likewise, those vehicles need trails too. That's what this is going to be working on. It's going to give everyone something. Right on. Let's go. Okay, it ain't gonna get any easier, so I'm putting the camera away. Okay, I had to record for my descent. Starts right up here. 701 continues down 668 until I get to well, I'm just going down the canyon. Pretty easy. Follow the creek down. Here's the first I've had to come uphill for about, I don't know, a mile or so since Frosty's Park. Like the creek crossing, up a hill, creek crossing. It'll do that about 8 more times. With the 8th or so, I'm not even exaggerating, I'm just not going to stop and record them all. Around the 8th one or so, it's the big section of the creek after a lot of the tributaries have gone in, and it's raging, and I had to walk across 4 logs carrying my bike. It's not like if I'd fall in, I'd get swept away or anything like that, but I'll record when I get to that spot for sure. I got another storm coming in on top of me. At least I'm going down now. All I can think of is that Macklemore song. It's like, this is fucking awesome. I mean, it's just this for so far like miles. I'm coming up on the point where the water was high enough that it was going over onto the trail. So I thought I'd stop because I gotta really pay attention. The rocks are all wet. It's probably the most dangerous. I've already gone down a couple times. It's not like what I think of like when I say a crash, like when I was a kid. But I did go down. I knew that was coming. It's gotten really dark with this cloud overhead. But it's not raining, and I haven't heard any thunder. But I don't hear shit next to this fucking creek either. You know, people say they have the time of their lives. It usually sounds pretty corny. This is the most fun I've ever had. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever done. Right here. This is it. I'm like 6 or 7 miles. Yeah. About 6 or 7 miles from the parking lot I started in. Probably more if I really paid attention and mapped it out, but let's ride. This is so much fun.